crying out to the gods. The town is full of sounds of hymns and smells of incense. I whom that all men call great and came here to learn lessons. You're old. There you go. Come talk to me. I'll give all that.
These innocent children of time, priests of Jews, came to pray at your altars. King, we have seen our city tossed like a wrecked ship in a storm. It can scarcely lift its step out of bloody sand. And disease upon the planet of earth, and the hell to kill. As white as an old woman, I know children is Can you speak to you, O King? King, and save our city, and forget from the marks of things where it saved us. This by wisdom, when God was by your side. Perhaps you will do this by listening to some wise whisper from some God or any human word, not listen to all men. Save our city from the same thing. Avoid God's love. Rescue our city.
I pity you, but not one of you suffers as much as I whom that everybody calls great is real. I've wept many times of tears, and I sent my brother-in-law Apollo to Creon to ask Apollo how to get this pollution out of our city. He has gone far longer than is needed, but when he returns, I'll do what he commands.
Receiving a signal that Creon is coming.
Oh, holy Lord Apollo, his face is bright, grant that his news is bright, and may he bring us comfort. My good brother, Creon, what word did you bring us from the gods?
A good word. Apollo commanded us to drive out the pollution from our land, a pollution that is nourished here. Drive it out and we are safe.
How shall this be done?
By banishing a man or by taking blood, for it is a murderous guild that holds our city in this destructive storm.
Who is this man that the gods favor me?
The clue is in this land, so said the god.
Where did this murder take place?
The king was on a trip, but never returned.
Was there no messengers, no fellow traveler that knew what happened?
They were all killed, except one. He fled in fear and he could tell us nothing in clear terms of what he knew.
Who was that? If we knew, we can find out.
This man said that the robbers were many. Because of the Ridley's things, we neglected the mysterious crime and saw the solution to the trouble before us. That was long ago, before you came.
I swear by Apollo that I will bring this to light again. The murderer that killed King Laius will also wish to kill me with his murderous hand. Children, go now. I will do all that is needed. It all depends on the God whether we prosper or remain in sorrow.
One is the sweet voice from the shine of Apollo, ringing those that we have heard. We are wrapped with thoughts and fears, and we worship full of fear.
And your word will
Shall
pass
pass throughout the years.
No
No
swear
fear have we drive away the faith. No
No
children are begotten. Our swords are without number. Mighty Zeus, are we forgotten?
And a number that the city.
These children born like that make it without pity.
Pray here, mothers and hearts. Stand at the altar with
hands.
for Father
to spare our lives.
Hear my words, citizens of Thebes. For not anyone that knows the murder of King Laius, tell everything. For that, there won't be any punishment. Instead, I will pay you and be grateful too. I forbid anyone to welcome him in your homes or give him any water. I command all of you to drive him out of our homes because he is this land's pollution. But if anyone in you that decide to keep silent, beware. A good man is dead. Since I am his holder of his office, his bed, and his wife that was once his, I would defend him if he was my own father. Now, if anyone in you that disobey me, may the God grant you no crops growing from the ground, nor children to a woman. Now, may the fate consume them.
We neither kill the king nor know the killer, but since Apollo set the task, it is his part to tell who the man is.
Flying Oedipus can see what
Apollo sees. If you require men, you must find out most clearly.
Yes, I did send a prophet.
Look, here comes the godly prophet.
Ah, Teresa, you know much. Things teach you when things not to be spoken. You alone can rescue us. Our city is in great pollution. You, my Lord, can help us from your prophecy of works, or any prophecy that can help us learn the murder of King Lies. My Lord, we are in your hands.
Alice, how terrible is wisdom when it turns against you. Let me go home. It'll be easiest for us both to go no further than this.
Are you going to rob us with prophecy? Are you going to betray the city? Thieves who reared you?
Yes, but I see that your own way leads you to an error. Therefore, I must fear for mine.
For God's sake, say something. Don't turn on us.
All you hear know nothing. I shall not bring our trouble to the light of day.
What? Are you going to betray the whole city?
I cannot give up this pain to ourselves.
Tell us, you villain!
Of themselves, things will come, even if I say no words of them.
Since they will come, tell them to me.
I'll say nothing further. Let your temper rage as wildly as you will.
Indeed, Amen. You may be a conspirator indeed. But if you had I said you will murder the king.
Yes, then we're faithfully to keep your word, and from this day to speak no greeting words to these people nor me. You're the land's pollution.
How dare you talk me like this? Do you think you can escape?
You have made me speak against my will.
What will?
Did you not notice before? Would you promote me into speaking? You are the murderer of the king.
You shall not lie to us and stay unpunished.
I say that with those you love, you live in falling and don't know where you're in the scene.
Do you think you can laugh and live like this hereafter? You have blinded mind and ears and your eyes too.
You are poor rich to pile upon me with insults soon as everyone will soon heap upon you.
Was this your design or was it Creon's?
Your ruin then came from Creon, but from yourself.
My one-time friend Creon secretly attacks me for wealth and power. He comes up with the trick play with this beggar that has only open eyes for himself and blind eyes for his skill. I, the one that defeated the Sphinx by solving its riddle, did not help from solving and seeing birds. I saw it myself. And now you expel me because you think you can find a place next to Creon's throne.
We look at this man's word and yours and find out you are both wicked and angry.
I have my right to speak in my defense against you. I live in the service of Apollo, not in Creon's. Listen to me. Don't you know who your parents are? And of the motives of other devils between you and your children? You know nothing.
Get out of my house and once be damned. I did not know you were talking like a fool.
I'm a fool, but to their parents, wise. This day will show you your birth, and you'll be doomed. In his name, he is an outsider, but he actually is a true native of Thebes. In the end, he will exchange blindness for his sight and poverty for wealth. And he will be shown as a brother and children, a brother and a father to his children, and to who would give him birth, a husband and a son both.
By
Delphi's oracle, who is proclaimed,
the door of peace that remains unnamed. Now is the time for him to run. The prophet has spread such confusion. Truly do's and total of life. But among man there are no judgments of truth or lies. I will find no falsehood among children beyond a doubt. For he saved us from the spike and helped us out.
Citizens, I've come because I've heard scandalous words spread about me by the king. I am no traitor to my friends, nor to my city.
Perhaps you are from birth of anger, no judgment. Here comes the king now.
Dare come here to see me after trying to rob me of my crown. What made you lay a plot like this against me? Did you think a criminal will not be punished because he's my kinsman?
Will you listen to words and then pass judgment? Or for defense am I guilty?
Did you or did you not urge me to send for this prophetic moment?
I did.
How long ago was it since Laius was murdered, died, or vanished?
It was long time ago.
Did the prophet ever say something about me then? What about our wise man? Did he say something?
I don't know. When I know nothing, I usually hold my tongue.
As my brother-in-law, you have share of ruling of this country. As you have shown to be a close friend, I shall kill you.
Consider this. Would any man be a king in constant fear, where he could live in peace and quiet and with no less power? You give me all I want. Now I'm carefree. The prizes are all mine. Riches, respect, and honor, and without fear. How would I let this go? I would never dare to join a plot. You look for proof? Then go to the oracle and ask it there as I told you. In time you'll know all with certainty, time is the only test of an honest man. In one day you can know a villain.
But Saul, my lord, here justice tried, I feel yourself coming home. We perhaps you can settle the girl that helped you. I'm not ashamed to start a part of you when the country is suffering.
My sister, your husband thinks he has the right to do me wrong. He has but to choose how to make me suffer, by banishing me or by killing me.
Oedipus, I beg you, trust him, spare him for the sake of his own to God, for my sake. You should be merciful, to beg of you, spare him, has been your friend for years.
This request of yours really requests for my death or banishment. Well, let him go then. Wherever it is, I should hate him.
I'll go, and there know my innocence. Your temper is your own worst enemy.
Quickly, lady, take him inside.
Yes, and I found out what was the story that angered the king's heart.
We think it's best for the country to leave this alone.
Tell me, my lord, I beg you, what was it that roused your anger so?
There was Creon and the plots that he led against me. Creon said that I'm the murderer of lives.
Did he speak from knowledge or reason?
He sent this rascal prophet to me. He keeps us almost free of any guilt.
Then you have no need to worry about this matter. Listen and learn from me. No human being was gifted in the art of prophecy. Of that I offer you proof. There was an oracle that came to Laius, and it told him that it was fate that he should die a victim at the hand of his own son. A son to be born of Laius and me. But see, the king was killed by foreign hired robbers. ankle and cast him upon the hillside to die. So Apollo had failed to fulfill his oracle for their son that he should kill his father. And for Elias, prophecy proved false. The thing he feared, death at his own son's hand, never came to pass. So fear and fall was his oracle, victim known to the
Oh dear Jocasta, as I hear this from you, I could go mad.
What makes you speak like this?
I thought you said that Elias was killed at a crossroads.
That was the story.
Where is it?
In the country were two road splits, one to Delphi and another to Dahlia.
How long ago was this?
It was just before you came to our city and ruled us.
What is this, Zeus? Tell me what you do with me. Jocasta, tell me, how did Elias look? How old or young was he?
He was a tall man. His hair was gray, nearly white. He looked a lot like you.
Oh, I think I've got curses on myself.
What do you mean? I'm terrified of him.
Tell me one more thing. Did he travel with many servants or a few?
There were 5. Elias traveled in a carriage with the coachman.
It's fine. Who told you of what happened?
The only servant that escaped home.
Is he still part of the hotels now?
No. When he came back and saw you as king and Elias dead, he begged me that I should send him to the field to be my shepherd. So I sent him away.
Oh, how I wish that he could come back quickly.
You can. Why is your heart so set on this?
Oh dear Jocasta, I think I've spoken way far too much. Therefore, I wish to see you shepherd.
He will come. But Oedipus, let me know what bothers you.
Oedipus was my father, king of Corinth. I was respected by the citizens over there. And then a strange thing happened. We were at a dinner, and a drunken man had accused me for being a bastard. I was furious, but held my temper. The next day, I told my parents about it. They were insulted, as was I. Then I went to the oracle to learn more. And Apollo foretold reports befalls me that I was doomed to lie with my mother and be the murderer of my father. When I heard this, I fled, so that the prophecies would never come true. As I journeyed, I arrived at the place where you told me Elias was killed. Wife, I will tell you the whole truth. That night, I was going on foot at the crossroads, and I encountered a servant and a coachman. There was a man who led the way, and an old man behind. And the old man wanted to struck me on the head. Then I found out, and I struck the coachman back. The old man behind me saw it, and he struck me back on the head. And I pushed the old man out of the road, and I killed them all. Is there any line between killing this human tie with killing lives? I think I've put curses on myself. Oh no. Oh holy God, may this day never come true.
Sir, will you choose gorgeous things? But until you see this man face to face and hear his story, have hope.
And when he comes, what do you want with him?
If the story is that the same as yours, then I will at least be clear of this guilt. You said that, the man said that it was the highway robbers who killed Elias. As the numbers prove, there's no link with me. However, a man cannot be same as many. If the man was the one who was walking alone at the crossroads, their guilt points to me.
I will send him quickly, but he cannot prove the prophecy, for that poor creature did not kill him. Surely, for he died himself upon the hillside. So as far as the prophecy goes, don't be worried about it. May they grant that we escape free from the curse. When we look at him, we are all afraid. He's the captain of our ship, and he's Spartan.
God bless you, lady.
God bless you, sir. What do you want of us? What do you have to tell us?
Good news, lady. Good for a household and for a husband.
What is your news? Who have sent you to us?
I'm from court. And the news I bring will please you. And perhaps pain you a little too.
What is this news with double meaning?
King Oedipus is dead. And the people there want Oedipus to be their king.
Quickly, run to the king when you meet. Oracle of the gods, where are you now? This man that Oedipus fled, and now he is dead, and not killed by Oedipus.
There's Jocasta. What have you said for me?
This man from Corinth told us that your father Oedipus is dead and gone.
What does he say? Is he dead from foul play or sickness? Small pains will put old bodies to rest. He died of old age. Oh, dearest Jocasta. Why should one believe in such prophecy? Why look to the birds screaming overhead? They told me that I would kill my own father. But I stand here, never raised a hand against him. He's now dead and deep beneath the earth. The oracles, they're worthless.
That is what to be born of. What has a man to fear when life is ruled by chance, and the future is unknown?
But surely,
The best thing is to take life as it comes.
but surely I must fear my mother's bed. Who is the woman that makes you afraid? Once a prophecy told that I should lie in the bed with my own mother and take the blood of my own father. So, for years I lived away from Corinth. How I miss my parents. Was it fear that prevailed Corinth? I did not wish to kill my own father. It's plain their fears were empty. Oedipus has no kin in your blood. Was Oedipus not my father? He took you as a gift from these hands of mine. Was I found or brought when I was given to you? Outside the slope in the town, you were found. Our shipper then, and also the man who saved you. What was wrong when I was taken by you? Your ankles should be witnesses. Why speak of such old pain? I lived through. Your tendons of your feet were pierced and tied together. But the other man who brought you to me has more knowledge than I. So then you yourself did not find you were given? I was given to you by another man? Yes. He was not a shepherd. He was Life's man. Do any of you know this man he mentions? Dear Jocasta, do you know what he is talking about?
Why ask the woman who spoke? Don't pay any attention. I beg you. Don't cut this down, I beg you. If you have any care of your own life, what I am suffering is enough.
Take courage. If my mother was a slave, I must find out.
My Oedipus, God help you. Keep you from the knowledge of who you are.
Here, someone go fetch the shepherd for me.
Oedipus, unhappy Oedipus. That's all I can call you, the last thing I shall ever call you.
Let break what will, but find the seekers of my verse I must. I think this is the man we were searching for. This is he. Oh man, look at me when I ask of you. Were you ever a servant of King Laius?
I was. Most of my life spent among the block.
Did you have any dealings with this guy? Do you remember giving me a child?
Not called mine.
Do you remember me giving me a child as my foster child?
Why did you ask this question?
Look, old man. Here he is. Here was the man who was once that child. Damn you, who's your tongue meddling for? No, man, do not find fault with him. He speak out of ignorance. You won't talk, King will encourage your tongue. Oh, please, sir, don't hurt old man, sir. Here, tie him his hand behind his back. Why? What did you want to know? You gave him a child. I did. I wish I died that day. You will die unless you tell me the truth. And I'll die far worse if I should tell you. Did you give this man a child?
Of my own. I beg you, master, please don't ask more.
If I ask you again, you will die.
It was from the house of lions.
A slave or born in a wedlock.
Oh God, I'm on the brink of frightful speech.
I'm frightful of hearing, but I must hear.
The child is child, but your wife will tell you how bad all this was.
She gave it away?
Yes, my lord.
Its mother was so hard-hearted?
Hey, my lord. Through fear of evil oracles, they say that he shall kill his parents.
Then you yourself gave him the child.
I pitied it. I thought I could send it to another country, but he saved it for the most terrible troubles. You've heard the man he said you are born to misery.
Oh, light of the sun, let me look upon you no more. Cursed is my life.
When he came raging into the room, she went straight to her married bed, tearing her hair with both hands and crying to Elias. Then Oedipus burst upon us, shouting, and he begged us, "Give me a sword!" Into the room, he rushed and saw his wife hanging, the twisted rope around her neck. He cried out fearfully and cut the dangling noose. Then as she lay on the floor, what happened after was terrible to see. He tore the butchers from her, lifted them up high, and dashed them into his own eyeballs, screeching out such things as, "They'll never see the crime I have committed. Dark has now, in the days to come, look on forbidden faces. Do not recognize those who you long for."
How is he now? Is he not at peace for his pain?
He shouts for someone to show him the men of thieves, his father's killer and his brother's. No, I cannot say the forbidden word.
This is a terrible sight. Never change. What man has his king upon you? Repeating video, but cannot know your face.
The should I off you?
Oh, pain. Where did my poor leg take me? Darkness, horror of darkness, and unfolding madness, and stabbing pain for my evil deeds.
What demon urged you to stab into your own eyes?
It was Apollo that brought my ruin to completion, but the hand that struck was my own. Curse the man that saved me on that one day. I wish I died then.
You will be far better off dead than living still and blind.
Do not tell me I am wrong. What I did is for the best, so give me no more advice. My sufferings are my own.
Here comes Crayon.
Oedipus, I'm calling not to jeer at you nor taunt you with your past actions. Come inside. You should not be made a public spectacle. Creon, most noble spirit, yet I treated you so badly. I beg you.
What do you need from me?
Drive me away from here with all speed to a place where I may not hear another human voice. Take me to the hill where my tomb would have been so long ago.
For that, you must ask of God.
But I am hated by the God. The God has already made it clear.
It is better to seek their guidance. Oh, go in your place to seek their help.
I urge other duties on you. Bury your sister that lays in the house and perform the rites for her. As for me, I must go to the hill where my parents tried to kill me long ago. Nothing can kill me now. If I survived back then for some strange destiny, let my destiny take me where it will. As for my 2 sons, do not worry about them. They are men and they can take care of themselves. But Creon, I beg you, take care of my 2 unhappy daughters. Let me touch them and let me weep with them. Oh my Lord, is that my daughter I hear? Come to these hands of mine, your brother's hands. Oh, I weep for you, but I cannot see your face. The bitter dots of when you are ready for marriage. Who will take such hand? Who will take such hands of a child that has such infamy? Such insults you will hear.
Since you are the only father left for the 2 girls, do not allow them to wander like beggars, poor and husbands. Come along, soon you will leave the city. But let the children stay.
Do not take them from me.
Your time for giving orders has passed. Do not ask for everything your way.